Hello, my name is Anthony Watson, and this is my geography vlog. For today's question, sorry about the light, but I can't do much about it. Otherwise, I'd have to go maybe right there. But for today's question, it's about which has a greater impact on geography, the environment on people or people on the environment. For my side, I decided to go with people on the environment. The reason I chose this was because just the effect of people expanding and going and expanding across the earth. I mean, since the beginning of time, people have always expanded from the times that they went by ships to discover new countries. I mean, there's millions of countries, and they're always constantly expanding. And humans, they each have their own customs and everything that goes with it. So we each have our own customs. So let's use, for example, the Egyptians. We know that they were originally, I'm not too sure of the details, but originally there, and they made pyramids, and they had their own culture. They had the pharaohs, and they were the leaders of their time, and they believed in the life after. So each one has their own cultures, and they all try to expand, or they're trying to get away from somebody else. So that brings me to my second point about politics. I mean, you have different places. So, like, let's say, for example, Austria. They during the Holocaust, they were trying to get away from the Nazis, and they're just trying to get away from an oppressive government. So that could be another reason. So people expand out for different reasons, and they're always exploring. Especially recently, from one of my sources, nationalgeographic.com.org, it talked about wrong way. Let me see. Let me find it. Wrong way Corrigan. Good, I found it quickly. The American aviator Douglas Corrigan is often named Wrong Way Corrigan because a navigational error he made on a flight in 1938. Corrigan had just piloted a very impressive flight from Long Beach, California to New York. He was scheduled to fly back to Long Beach. Instead, with the sky covered in clouds, Wrong Way Corrigan flew to Dublin, Ireland. So a lot of what humans try to do, they expand and then they find it by accident. So you could use, Christopher Columbus. It was originally a mistake that he found the USA, America. So that's just a sign of, people are going to expand, but they might not know where they're going. So, and then the second part of my argument is humans, wherever they go, yeah, they're going to have their own ways they change things. So let's say, for example, you have Italy. You have the Leaning Tower of Pisa. You can look at the places around there, and you can see their architecture and the way they did things. The Roman Colosseum and everything that's involved with it. They each did their own little things. And plus, added on to it also, humans, wherever they go, they also make sure that the environment around them. So let's say New York City. Obviously, it's a major city. There's lots of people that go around there. And you have major skyscrapers. You have museums and everything else. And they're going to affect the environment around there also. Because that many people, you're going to get smog, you're going to get everything else. So humans definitely affect wherever they're going around. And that also brought me to my next point. It talked about, because of geography, you can talk about physical geography. So stuff like, climate, atmosphere, soil. Obviously, each place is going to be different. So, atmosphere, if you're up in Russia, it's going to be a lot different than anywhere else. And that's my argument. Thank you very much.